So what are your thoughts? Like, goodbye to Eleanor.
There's been so much joy experienced in this trailer. This trailer,
Lots of joy,
was just such a beautiful retreat, a sanctuary for us. It's been very luxurious. This is something that, you know, tent campers, we never had before, anything like this. The thought that you could have a bathroom and a nice shower and air conditioning, really a hotel room on wheels, and we've made it our own, which I think is really precious, right down to this beautiful new furniture that we have. Just, it's really been a fantastic trailer. Hey, I'm Rachel.
and I'm Joe.
And we are two crazy campers.
And after losing a combined weight of more than 200 pounds,
We realized we had so much more energy for activities.
come along with us as we explore the great outdoors.
And join us on a brand new adventure. But it seems weird, Joe, you're talking about a new adventure without Eleanor.
Yes, we're gonna have a new adventure without Eleanor. So we just finished filming RV Unplugged Season 2. And listen, here's the thing. We have a couple months where we're just not going to be able to RV. And there's a lot of things going on in our life. And so I think it's time to sell Eleanor.
But she's been so good.
She has been an amazing RV, and we've made some great upgrades, but I don't really want to have her just sitting on the side of the house. So
Okay.
I think what we need to do is get rid of her.
Don't let her hear it.
So we have a 2019 Grand Design Imagine. Like I said, we've made a lot of upgrades. We've put in 12-volt fridge. We've put in better steps. What else have we done? We put in the Max Air fans.
New wood even in the pass-through.
New wood in the pass-through, new furniture, and most importantly, Eleanor is now like off-grid ready. So she's got 1,600 watts of solar up there, a 3,000 watt true inverter, and a lot of battery power. But if we're not going to use her, there's no reason to just leave her sitting on the side. So what we're going to do is, in today's video, we're going to empty this out. And like, listen, I'm not looking forward to this. Not so much because we're going to get rid of Eleanor, is I don't know where we're going to put all our stuff.
There's so much stuff because she does have a lot of awesome compartments and plenty of storage space, and we filled it.
We did. We found out we're carrying a lot of stuff that we don't need. So it's going to be interesting to go through and find out everything that's in here that we shouldn't have been taking with us in the first place.
Yeah.
But this is just something that's going to need to be done. Afterwards, we'll do a complete walkthrough and show you what she looks like after we've like emptied everything out.
Yeah, so you want to start on the outside?
I think we're gonna head on to the inside and start just getting everything out. I have a feeling I have like lots of camera equipment, cords. I'm really have a feeling that I'm gonna find things that I didn't even know we owned.
I'm pretty sure that's true. Okay, so I ran to Costco for totes. Joe said, get 2. I got 5 because I have a feeling he don't even know how much we have in there. And also it makes it way easier for us to sort things into rooms.
The nice thing about this is we're parked out in front of our house. We're not plugged in. But thanks to the amazing battery bank that I installed, we are able to run the air conditioner.
Air conditioning. First things first is right here what you're almost tripping over, which is all of the shoes that we have tried to bring with us, whether it's like a water activity, nice sneaker activity, old sneaker activity. We've got all the shoes.
Now, I do think the best thing to do is take one tote, and we're going to put in that tote all of like our clothes, like you said, the shoes, things like that. Everything that's just going to go into the house and get put away.
Right.
Then we'll have hopefully one more tote, maybe 2, that we can just go and put stuff that would go from here, and you know, one day we'll be able to put somewhere else. But stuff that we don't need right now that's pretty much been designated just for having in the RV.
I think we're about to rock Joe's mind.
Do you want to get started in the bedroom, or where are we going to do?
Let's start in the bedroom.
So what we'll do is we'll just leave this camera rolling, and like as you come through and find things, just kind of like show it into the camera and show people like how ridiculous we are when it comes to just carrying stuff that we don't need.
Right. Well, I will say that I began this pursuit when we were still on the production set of RV Unplugged. I started bagging up clothes, and wait till you see how many garbage bags of clean clothes we're going to be bringing into the house. Okay, so I've got 3 garbage bags of clothes ready to go in the house, and that's not even touching Joe's clothes. Oh no, wait, I was wrong. It's actually 4 bags. Now these were all clothes that I was able to store in my closet and in the over bed storage areas in containers. I actually think I'm pretty impressed by the amount of storage that's in this small couple's travel trailer. Then there is the entire bag of stuff that I had inside of my end table. Apparently I thought I was going to be a very prolific writer in this unit because just tons of pens, pencils, cards, carabiner clips, you name it.
I'm looking inside of this cabinet and I'm like, why do we have so much stuff? We have like 8 jars of condiments, tons of mugs. We're only 2 people. Like, why do we need like 20 mugs?
We're definitely mug insecure.
So we do have our Berkey here, so that'll go in a tote. We'll save that. So we have lots of paper plates and bowls. What we can do is we can just save this and use these in our house, and then, you know, no reason to go ahead and store these into totes or anything like that. I got another tote over here. I think we're gonna need more than 3 totes. So the thing about the clothes though is we can just keep taking them and dumping them on our bed, and then one day we'll put the clothes away. But this one is gonna be stuff that can go into our kitchen. Pork rinds. This is actually something really good. I plan on eating these. 3 bags of them.
You know how you're always looking for certain GoPro mounts and like selfie stick things? I think we found a whole bunch of them just in your side table.
Really?
Yes.
Well, if there's batteries, I would throw the batteries out because who knows if they're any good. Why do we have a water pitcher?
That was for RV Unplugged Season 2. I wasn't sure if that was going to be my hair cleaning device. I'm super happy that we have one for the house though. I've been wanting one for quite a while because I make a big batch of electrolytes, and then that way I've got some all day to just pour into regular cups if I want. But yeah. So it didn't get used, but I thought maybe we would need it.
We got a Ninja blender. We do use this for making keto chow and other things like that. A couple of ramekins. I've been wondering what happened to all these ramekins. I guess they're all in the RV. A memento from RV Unplugged Season 2. We got a little blender kind of thing to put margaritas in. Definitely gonna save this. Here you go, baby. I got a little present for you.
We should get a reward for this.
I can't believe we didn't open them.
This was something that we brought as like a treat for ourselves on RV Unplugged Season 2 because we thought that this would be like our little treat. I can overconsume these, so I'm kind of careful with them. But I think it's wild we didn't even open it.
We didn't open the bag. I'm proud of us.
High five.
So we got some Redmond Real Salt seasoning. If you like seasoning, Redmond Real Salt has the best seasonings and the best salt here in the United States. Comes right out of Utah. We've actually been in the mine.
It's amazing
the way the company works. We have a discount code. I will leave that down below. If you use that link and the code 2CrazyKetos, you get 15% off. So not only can you get salt, but they have this organic seasoned salt, which is amazing. They have an organic garlic pepper, which is a really good like rub for any kind of barbecue. All kinds of seasonings. Absolutely love it. We also have these. These are pop-at-home pork rinds. You take these, stick them into a pot of oil. You can put them in your air fryer, in your microwave, and you have fresh pork rinds.
You know what else is fresh? These socks. Unused, untouched. So clearly you brought plenty enough socks to last more than 2 weeks. And then you also, in Rachel fashion, brought an entire pack of brand new socks that are going back into the house untouched.
They're not getting open because my boys steal my socks. I actually brought those because I didn't know, like, are we going to get our feet all muddy? So, like, I brought enough socks, but I wanted to back up. They were Costco, 10 pairs. It was like $8.
So this is how, like, you talk to yourself. Because I can rationalize why every single thing that I'm overpacking is necessary and needed, and clearly you can do the same thing.
That's true. So not only did you bring the big giant container of organic seasoned salt, you also brought a little one, which this probably would have been more than enough.
Yep.
But you brought 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 containers of salt for 2 weeks.
So I'm telling you, this is what happens. You do not take an inventory as a weekend warrior as much. Like, you're not conscious as much as I think a full-timer is, that like you're hauling stuff you don't need. I think as a full-timer, you're constantly checking inventory to be like, do we need this, or is this just something that's going to weigh us down? As a weekend warrior, when we have an opportunity to like jump in the trailer and let's go, sometimes
you just grab more stuff.
You just grab more because you're like, okay, I know that I don't want to go through any trip without my Redmond, so then I just make sure that there's more by bringing more.
We also have not 1, but 2 spray things of olive oil.
Right. Well, you just never know what we're going to run into. Like, maybe I need to do like some sort of bikini contest, slip and slide adventure.
That would sound fun.
I need to be lubed up.
Now, if you saw our video that we made on how we were preparing for RV Unplugged Season 2, you saw that we brought a lot of food. So I don't understand why Rachel also packed 7 cans of canned chicken breast. One thing I do not regret having in the RV is lots of electrolytes. We use a lot of electrolytes in our eating lifestyle. Look at this hodgepodge of a mess. So much junk.
Okay, so I can never have too much coffee. Definitely have a lot of coffee inside of Eleanor. The rest of my stash is actually in the bathroom, so I'm gonna head in there.
So everything that was in all 3 kitchen drawers that we're gonna save fit into 1 Ziploc bag. That's kind of scary.
So there's toiletries aplenty in the bathroom. Apparently, I like to use these. I thought these were great for RV Unplugged Season 2. Doggy bags. So instead of putting toilet paper into our toilet, we put them into doggy bags and we could just throw them out. However, I apparently thought that I was gonna
poop a lot.
A lot. At least when you pack a lot, you know you've always got a drink. Here. And when you bring your husband, he opens the drinks for you so you don't mess up your nails. Still the very best mosquito stuff. This is like Florida tested, Rachel approved. Very thankful to say we have not used our first aid kit nearly as much as I thought we would need to. Really glad we have it though. So people ask us all the time, what do you drink on keto? Is there any type of like keto alcohol? Well, I will say that once in a while we enjoy a Truly or another type of hard seltzer with low carbohydrates. And then we also can drink hard liquor like vodka. Okay, let's take a look at the mess in here. Definitely things upside down.
Well, they're just empty bottles. I was using it for storage.
This here is my proudest moment. We brought like 5 cans of this for RV Unplugged Season 2, and I'm coming home with 1 full can and 1 fairly full can. Because ordinarily I have a problem with it.
So Rachel has whipped cream. I have cheese. I love cheese.
I hope there wasn't paper in between those slices.
No, there's not.
So I went through more bacon jerky than I even did my normal. I make these a lot. This is just Philly cheesesteaks, and I dehydrate them to make my meat thins. But I ate a ton of bacon.
I feel like we had like 6 bags of these.
Yeah, well, I mean, we had 3. We had 3, so I ate.
We went through that. But we did go through about 8 pounds of bacon while we were doing RV Unplugged.
Well, and the thing is that I'm still gonna eat it.
So out of 10 pounds of bacon that we turned into bacon jerky for RV Unplugged Season 2, this is all that we have left.
The rest of it's in here.
So if you don't know what bacon jerky is, something we make in our dehydrator. We actually have a video on our keto channel for it. And basically what you do is you take bacon, and you can put like a teriyaki sauce if you want, or just leave it plain. Put it in your dehydrator 167 degrees for about 5 hours. And what ends up happening is, this is the result. And
that's half a piece.
This is a half a piece. And it pretty much is like a jerky consistency, but because of the way you're cooking it, it's very, very sweet. It's chewy. It's delicious.
Shrink.
You don't shrink it, and you still have lots of the delicious fat on it. So we have 2 of these totes so far. That's all we have that is going to get put away. One is from the kitchen area, one is from the bathroom area and kitchen. And it's got things like paper towels.
You don't want to throw that
cleaning
out.
supplies.
We'll use it eventually.
Your coffee maker.
Definitely not throwing that out.
That's a brand new coffee maker, so we're definitely not getting rid of that. A lot of stuff is just going to go in the house, like all the clothes, all the towels.
I'm going to have a whole new wardrobe.
You had like 25 bottles of lotion.
25 bottles of lotion on the wall.
So I left one for in here.
I don't want to be ashy.
And then everything else you can kind of go through and have everything inside. We should have weighed the RV before and after this.
I thought about that myself because as I was hauling stuff in, I was like, dude, this is like 100 pounds. Cha-ching. This is about 100 pounds. Cha-ching.
No wonder we were always like teetering right at like max weight. We have so much junk.
It ain't Eleanor's fault. That was a lot of work. Several hours of work, actually.
We had a lot of stuff.
We had a lot of stuff.
Why do we have so much stuff?
Because we love being comfortable and enjoying ourselves to the max. And there's always something that you think is going to make the experience even better. You think about like rafts, having your own rafts at a river and having certain blankets for the beach and all of the fishing stuff in case you come in contact with a fishing opportunity. I mean, it's all the things.
Yeah. I mean, things like the rafts and stuff I would keep in the RV because what happened is we would go someplace like one of the, springs, like Rainbow Springs or something, and we're like, oh crap, I forgot my raft.
Right.
So like that didn't take up a lot of room. It was all of the like excess junk. Like I think we had like 6 razors.
Right.
We had like 5 or 6 bottles of shampoo.
Again,
I had cases and cases of Celsius. I had 3 cases of Celsius. Like, how much Celsius do I need to carry with me?
All of this, including the clothes, I think it's a weekend warrior mentality. I really do. I think it's things of you do not want to take the time to inventory anything. You just grab what you need for the weekend and bring it. But every single time you grab what you need for the weekend without taking an inventory, you don't take out the other stuff.
What happens is we're like, oh, do I have shampoo and conditioner? Let me get some more. Instead of getting in the RV, you're going to go grocery shopping when you get there anyway. So just be like, oh, I needed some more and grab it. Let us know in the comments section.
How do you handle it?
How do you handle it? So what are your thoughts? Like, goodbye to Eleanor.
There's been so much joy experienced in this trailer. This trailer,
lots of joy,
was just such a beautiful retreat, a sanctuary for us. It's been very luxurious. This is something that, tent campers, we never had before, anything like this. The thought that you could have a bathroom and a nice shower and air conditioning, really a hotel room on wheels. And we've made it our own, which I think is really precious, right down to this beautiful new furniture that we have. Just, it's really been a fantastic trailer.
Yeah, and we have been really blessed that we have not had issues with this. You do hear horror stories from people about like they got a brand new RV and it was problem after problem after problem after problem. We've had one major problem with this RV, and that was there was a little tiny hole in the roof liner, and we had that fixed. So it was early on. There was a small soft piece of wood. There was no intrusion into the unit at all. It was just up on the top. The wood got replaced.
Well, and the roof is amazing now.
Yeah, so the wood got replaced, and then after that, we had the entire roof treated with flex armor. So now it has a lifetime warranty from leaks. It is never going to leak up there. There is no Dicor at all. You don't have to go up there all the time and do Dicor and all that stuff. It's just a beautiful roof. That's the only issue. We have had no other problems, no slide problems, no axle problems.
So awesome.
I guess the only other issue, and that was our own fault, was that we had left like one of the pass-through doors open by accident and a little bit of water intruded. And we changed the whole floor. It's got a brand new floor in there.
Now it's all brand new, yeah.
But there have been no issues. So we've been really blessed to have an RV that didn't have to keep going back to the shop. You want to do a walkthrough of the unit and show
Sure.
people what it looks like now,
That it's clean.
and like if somebody was to buy it, like we'll kind of
Oh,
go
yeah.
over everything that's like in the RV.
Here, this is usually where I just put my garbage can. That's just kind of like muscle memory for me. But we have this nice jut out. Look at, for a couples camper, how much room you have to prep stuff, including over the sink. And it's a nice giant sink down in there. I really enjoyed all of the pantry space for this unit. Just amazing. Just a lot of space. You have nice drawers. Even a giant like pot and pan drawer. I can say that this is a very gently used oven. Almost like maybe once or twice we even used it because we joke it's the easy bake oven.
I think we made a casserole in it when we were getting ready for
RV Unplugged.
And
that's
then
pretty much
the kids made brownies in it a couple of times.
Right, there you go. So that was it. We have a microwave. Which
this is a newer microwave. We actually replaced it at one point.
It's been awesome. It's got a 3-burner stove, which is really nice. It even has lights. Look at that. Beautiful. We've got a giant refrigerator.
So this is actually something that I replaced. So originally the unit came with the 2-way, so it was propane and electric, and this is a complete 12-volt fridge. It is a large fridge.
It is.
So if you open it back up, you can see how much space you have in there. Look at the amount of space you have in the fridge. You have a piece over here for like bottles, cans, and then you have a really big freezer.
There's another cabinet underneath here. So, I mean, it's just storage galore, which is why we've been able to stuff so much stuff in it. That's why it took so long to clean it.
Now, there's also that drawer right down there. That is technically a pet drawer.
Right.
And you would put like your dog bowls and stuff, but we just used it as like a tool drawer.
Toolbox. Here we've got a lot more storage here, which is incredible. I mean, you could use it for an entertainment center, but we never even brought like, you know, DVDs or anything like that.
You do have your little radio DVD player there. We have a television there that I think we used once.
I think maybe once with the kids. There's a storage area right here, a nice cubby. And if you come all the way around, there is storage super deep.
It goes all the way back down to the refrigerator.
Right, yeah, it's from here to here.
Now,
Deep.
one thing I will say is if you look over here, when we do sell the unit, this is going to be going with me. And we're going to have the convenience center, and then I will re-hook up this battery monitor. But we'll go ahead and leave the Mopica propane thing. So here's all of your controls, your awning, your slide, exterior lights, inside lights, your water pump.
So since you're right behind me, let's take a look at the bathroom. The bathroom has been awesome. It was really the selling point for me. I love the fact that you've got plenty of room, lots of cabinetry, plenty of room to get dressed in, put my makeup out here. We even would put our coffee, we had like a coffee bar right here, and we would put our air fryer here because there's just so much space. And we could store a ton of stuff under here. I mean, there is just so much cabinet space underneath the sink. This unit, I think, has a very prime pooping position, as Matt said so generously. And then this is all storage. I mean, all the way to the back.
It goes all the way behind the shower.
And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of those cubbies. The shower has been super nice. We will shower in here when we can. Even if we're home, Joe will come and take a shower in here because you've got this nice headroom. It's very comfortable in here. The water pressure is crazy good. Lots of hot water, and it's nice. I've been able to shave my legs, take bucket baths when we were on RV Unplugged, the whole thing, just plenty of room.
Now, one thing I do want to point out is above there is a skylight. So when we had the roof sprayed, we actually had them spray over the skylight. Now, we did that for 2 reasons. Number one, in this Florida heat, what ends up happening is that plastic ends up cracking, and then you've got to change it out. You don't want to have to do that with the Flex Armor. The other thing is it actually is keeping the whole unit a lot cooler.
Much cooler.
The air conditioner doesn't kick on as much. I mean, it just is really been a huge help having that sprayed up. And we also don't have to worry about any kind of water intrusion.
No leaks.
While we're in the bathroom, also, I changed out this fan. This is a max air fan, so you can vent out as well as blow in.
So we have the RV AC silencer and also the RV airflow so that the ducts are stronger. I don't know if you can see, like, this thing will blow your hair.
You
like,
can stand right under the vent and you'll be able to see it.
It is like super, super cold air that blows hard. And for, you know, a menopause wife, this is what you need, a good, strong air conditioner.
Now the AC is ducted through the whole ceiling, and we have one there. I have one over here in the bathroom, and I actually put these vents on here so that you can close it off to make the other vent stronger if you want. We have another one that I put that on right here. There's a regular one here, and then there's another one here inside of the bedroom.
Okay, so something that you hear me talk about all the time when we do reviews of RVs is I don't like open doors. As much as possible, I want a sliding door or a pocket door, and that's why I love Eleanor. Both to our bedroom and to the bathroom, it is a sliding door, which gives you lots of pass-through space. And so here's our bedroom. I'm actually keeping this quilt on top of the bed because we do have a brand new mattress from brooklynbedding.com or rvmattress.com by Brooklyn Bedding.
We're going to leave that.
Yeah, we're going to leave that because it is freaking amazing. It's got the cool top on it. It's just such a wonderful mattress. It feels like a hotel mattress.
Now that is the Aurora Luxe from Brooklyn Bedding, and I believe that mattress sells for somewhere around $1,100 or $1,200.
And so because of the mattress, we also got like the struts put on so that you could get to things easier because this is such a heavy mattress.
Now, while we're in there, here's our batteries. So in here are three 48-volt, 100-amp-hour batteries, giving you around 15,300 watts of battery power, more than enough to run your AC all night long, usually about 2 days. Now, we're actually going to sell Eleanor with one of those batteries. So that would be the equivalent of 4 of the Battleborn batteries, and whoever buys it will have the option to get the other 2. But if they don't want them, I'm going to take them and hold on to them. I'm thinking about maybe building like a battery bank in my house for a backup for my 3D printers and stuff. So whoever buys it, they get one, and then they have the option to get 2 more.
Okay, so moving along to the storage in this unit, I love it. Like, it's been unrivaled at all of the shows that we've gone to. I love on both sides, we've got a nice long wardrobe. You've got a desk or a end table to be able to set things on, a nice drawer, and there's plugins on both sides so that we can charge our phones overnight. If you need a CPAP machine, you've got a plug-in for that. Over the top of the bed is fantastic storage. It goes all the way across the length of this. Just amazing. Nice lighting. We have a television set. That's really the one that we've watched the most. And then above you, Joe, is another fan.
Yeah, so this is another Max Air fan that we installed. So it has 2 Max Air fans, and then there is a regular fan here in the kitchen.
Here's our most recent upgrade, and that is brand spanking new furniture. Useful furniture. We did not find the dinette to be nearly as useful as we thought it would be, so we have replaced the dinette with 2 wall hugger electric recliners. These guys are awesome, just so good. Nice storage in between there. And then we also have a tri-fold sofa. So this thing, all you have to do is take off the cushions. And then it's so light. I can't even explain to you. A child could do it. It's very, very light.
And to give you an idea, go ahead and lay on it and show like how long it is, because you can sleep a regular adult on there. You don't have to just have a child on there.
Yeah, it's
so you have
really
a lot of room.
Yeah.
And the reason that it is over there is because this way you can still walk around it and get to the bathroom. So if you have it out at night, you're not having somebody trapped in the bedroom and you're not going to step on top of somebody.
So the next thing I want to show you is what it looks like with the slide close, because we love this unit because we can still get to our bathroom and our kitchen even with the slide closed. So this is why we love this setup so much. We can still get to the fridge and we can get to the bathroom. We can sit on chairs. If we need to boondock, like in a Cracker Barrel parking lot, for some reason not have the slides out, we're still going to be comfortable. So that was something that was really important to us, what we can access when the slide is closed. So I can still get into my refrigerator. Got my RV Unplugged sticker. We can still get into our refrigerator, no problem. You can still watch television, no problem. And you have full access to your bathroom.
Okay, so let's take a look at the outside real quick. First of all, it is dusk out, so we do have lights up underneath the awning. The awning runs the whole length of the RV up to the pass-through. We have our door here. We did put on a digital door lock, so if you can have that, you can punch in your code. It also has a remote control as well as a key. And then we did upgrade these steps to the Torque Revolution steps. I really like these. They're sure fitting and they're not putting dirt inside. So this here is the back of the old refrigerator. It's where it would vent. At this point, it's pretty much decoration. Behind it is the new refrigerator, but it doesn't need that venting. And then up here on top, there are speakers up there. And then here is a vent for the range hood inside of your kitchen. We do have over here our city water fill. We've got an outlet here, and then here is our furnace. So inside of here, this is our giant pass-through. You can crawl in there. I'm gonna reframe that out, but when I did my inverter install, replaced the floor. I just haven't put that back in, but it will get framed back out. But I'm gonna change things up to make it easy access, because the way they had it, you couldn't access it. But this is your pass-through, new floor in here, new covering on the floor, new walls. And then over here, right here, we have a true 3,000 watt inverter. That's an inverter, a solar charge controller, and your battery charger. That controls everything.
And we run our AC on it for hours and hours.
So this is what the front of the RV looks like. Over here, we do have a dual propane, electric tongue jack, and then we're also going to include a Hensley hitch, which is absolutely the best hitch that you can have on your RV to prevent sway. We're gonna leave that installed on there. This is the $3,000 hitch. Over here on the other side, we've got freshwater and city water fill, battery disconnect, cable and satellite and another plug, a spray port hose, which we have, water connection. Rachel's making me take this out. This is just a hand sanitizer that we have taped up on the wall. That allows us to be able to sanitize our hands after we do the poop tank.
We gotta have it.
Over here is one of the great tank pulls, double axle, and there are Goodyear Endurance on here. Also, we have a slide topper installed. We're gonna leave that on there. Here's your other great tank pull, your black tank pull, and then there's your black tank flush. On the back, there is a ladder, and then we also have a spare tire. So lots of upgrades in here. Overall, she has been a great unit.
I love her so much. We've had so many adventures, and I'm looking forward
to the next adventure.
To the next adventure, really, truly.
Well, that is going to be our video saying goodbye to Eleanor.
Are you sorry to see all of your hard work that you've put into this? Like, do you regret the time you've spent working on Eleanor?
I don't regret the time I've spent working on Eleanor because I learned a lot.
Yeah.
I do think about, like, did I need to do everything? Like, I guess we did need to replace the furniture because, like, it looked pretty bad. Like, the peeling,
I could not stand it.
The peeling was horrible.
I don't think I would have handled it well in RV Unplugged, to be honest.
Yeah. But I do think that there could not be a better way to say goodbye to her than her last trip having been on RV Unplugged.
Oh, I love it because she's absolutely a champion of a rig, right? Like, yeah. She is a champion.
She's a champion.
And honestly, I don't regret investing in the new furniture because she does not deserve to have furniture that does not look beautiful, because she's amazing and beautiful, and she deserves to have the best, I think.
Now, before we do go, I do need to say one little thing.
Okay.
I'm sure a lot of people want to know, how much stuff did we actually pull out that, like, should be in an RV? So those black totes, There's 3 of them.
3 of them that are filled with legit things.
Legit things that I would put back into an RV.
Okay.
Like, and when I say 3 of them with legit things that I would put back into the RV, one of them is containing the air fryer, the coffee machine, is the air fryer, the coffee machine, a Ninja Creamy, and
very important,
and my soda stream. So
right.
like that is one of them, along with like raincoats and things like that. Now there is a 4th one that came from the pass-through, but that one contains like the sewer hoses, water hoses.
You have to have that.
All of like the wheel chocks, leveling blocks, all of that. So really 3 from inside, 1 from the pass-through, which is insane considering how much stuff is not in those totes.
That is correct.
Now, again, we're going to put her up for sale because we do need to raise some money. And I'm not going to be able to go RVing for a little while, so we figured this was a good way to do it. If you're interested in purchasing Eleanor, you can shoot us an email at twocrazycampers@gmail.com. I will leave it down below in the description box. Again, we are located in South Florida, in the Fort Lauderdale type area, so that's where it is. If we do end up selling her, what we'll do is we'll pin a comment, like the top comment saying, Eleanor is no longer for sale.
Aww.
You're really upset about this.
I'm sad. There's been so much joy in this trailer, but I'm excited for the next family that's going to enjoy it.
Now, if you like seeing videos like this, please do us a favor. Hit that like button down below in this video. It really does help build the channel, but more importantly, it lets us know what kind of videos you guys are looking to see.
And also don't forget to hit the subscribe button and also the little bell button. And that way, every single time we upload a new video, you'll be alerted to it.
Till next time,
Happy camping.